Now you listen to that frenzied swishing of steel on steel, and that's open shearers at full pace. Deathly silence. Andy Weir tearing into it. Looks like he's opening out a slight lead. How many are we shearing, Andy? Three? Three sheep?
In the first round.
3 sheep for the first round. Coming out, breaking open the neck, plunging that steel and closing it. These things are semi-automatic. You only have to press them one way. They open themselves up again. They're far better than scissors. Gerallt coming up the neck, cleaning out under the chin. Off with the cheek. Making a lovely job. Closely followed by Tim. Danny, the quiet professional, just lurking round down the end.
The smiling assassin.
A smiling assassin. He's got the black sheep out on the board already. Andy just slowly tilting his sheep, getting ready to lay her down into the long blows. Gerallt clearing off all that scruffy wool underneath the leg. A hard going piece, and he's making some good work of it. Tim showing a bit of his experience there. Look, doing it easy. Now Danny shears in slightly a different style to a lot of the other shearers here. He's spent a lot of time out in South Africa and he's picked up a few hot tips. The South Africans are some of the very best in the world, and they some of them shear in a slightly different pattern. Shear a lot more off on the first side and a very, very short, quick long blow.
Nobody see it.
Don't forget, Danny, when you're going at this speed, don't forget to put it back in the pen after you finish. It's not down the porthole today. There's a bit of a battle coming to it. Andrew Weir down the last side, opening those shears up, chopping it off. Danny in hot pursuit.
You on those two?
Yeah, we'll do them too.
Tim heading down there as well. Gerallt polishing it up, lifting the head up. Andrew finishing off the last lead, the last blows. Don't lose concentration, that's when you cut them on the last leg. Focus.
That's like a red rag to a ball, that is.
Forward focus. Does the music stop for right on death?
It's a synergy of physical and mental, this what's going on out in front here.
Oh, did they get that?
You see
Maybe,
the beautiful way
hopefully,
these
they'll
sheep
be
are
back in the
sitting.
afternoon.
Everybody's handling them ever so nicely. Andrew's in for a second sheep. Geralt's in for a second sheep. I'm sure Danny's hot on his heels. He'll be in for a second sheep, but it's not all about the speed. Got to keep the quality right as well. Very pleased to have and thank John Till for judging and adjudicating at this. Giving up his time for that. Four minutes 41. Down into the first hind leg for Andrew Weir and Gerallt. Almost blow for blow. I suspect they're just relaxing and they've got all those nerves out of the way and they're just starting to relax and enjoy themselves. Tim, the last couple of blows, finishing off there, just polishing the job up. Gerallt opening those shears up, tearing it off. He's blow for blow with Andrew. Andrew is a past member of the England team, and he's the man to watch in this heat. But we've got some up-and-comings with Danny and Gerallt. They'll be snapping at his heels, trying to get the better of him. Come on, Tim, don't stride about your sheep. Everyone will want one that good. Danny hot on Andrew's heels, swinging the sheep over and into the long blow. He's going for it, the South African style, the little short, quick long blow. He'll be onto that last side before you can say Jack Flash.
Jack Flash. Is he on the last side already?
He is.
Tiny.
But he's made a name.
Hey!
He's made a name.
Don't tell everyone!
There's no pressure on this board or anything. Look at the way they're keeping those sheep beautifully relaxed, just sitting there. A synergy of man, metal and animal. Tim up round the back of the head, just cleaning up round there. You've got to clean the wool off the whole sheep. You're judged from tip to toe. Andrew and Danny almost blow for blow. I think Andrew might have him by a blow down that last side at the moment. But Gerallt sneaking away. He's pulled a blinder on that one. He obviously saved his best sheep for second, lured them into the false sense of security. You never know, you might have kept the flyer to finish on. Reloaded. You don't have to put any in it. Some different profiles of shears and styles of shears being used between the shearers. Got a South African made pair of shears here on stand 1, quite low profile, 7-inch long blades. Stand 2, you've got 7¼ inch blades, very broad in the blade, very stiff. Very good once you get into those very dense sheep and you really want to squeeze hard on them. Those blades won't flex. Down on stand 3, Andrew Weir with a little 6-inch set of Bergen ball shears, low profile. They're the racy thing when things start getting a bit tough. Down on stand 4, with the South African shears and shearing very much in the South African style with the thumb over. Danny. Well, we've got a bit of a race opening up between stand 1, 3 and 4. Tim's obviously pulled the yellow one out second. He wants to save the best one for last. I want to be going downhill on that last one. Just sneak up on them. We'll have them in the last. Andrew just cleaning up round the tail. These are his sheep. He wants to make sure that that right job's done on every one of them. Danny breaking out the neck, I think there's only one or two blows still between them, but Geralt's opening up a little bit of a space between. He's already dropped into the long blow. He's firing that steel in and closing it. She doesn't look like the best of going though, but he's still getting it off. But it's stand 3 and stand 4. They're within a blow or two of each other. Stand 1's opened up a bit of a lead. He's going for it. There's a bit of a personal race going on between 3 and 4. Tim coming down the last side of it, sheet number 2. 11 minutes 28 gone. Most of these blade shearers run on side. Andrew round the long blow, headed for that last side. Danny's already turned, he's on the way home. Gerallt off with the last leg. He's snuck a whole half a side in there somehow. That's the great thing about blade shearing, it's quiet. You can sneak up on anybody. And that's time. 12 minutes 23. Danny, when you've taken your last blow, same as Andy, can you put your hand up please so that I know you're finished and record the time? Look at that, Tim saved his best one for last. He's wading into that now. Andrew and Danny almost blow for blow down that last side. Coming round towards the last leg. Not sure who's got it. There's not too much in it. Hands up when you've had your last blow, please, fellas. 13:35. We're going to do it under 14 minutes. Danny's finished 14:04. Well done, Danny. Andrew, 14:17. Well done, Andrew. Tim flying around that long blow. He's looking for the last side. Just because he's a little bit behind the others does not mean to say that he's the winner or the loser. It's all on the quality in the pen. He's headed down that last side, firing that steel and closing the blades. Now, there's lots and lots. Here's the front one bits on the sheets, and the sheet's only working flat plane. So you can imagine the skill that it takes to get around that sheet and leave it nice and even. Or looking for half an inch of pull. You're all over that sheet, and you get penalised if you're outside that. For the bottom half, he's going for the flank and the top ear leg. Won't be 2 sticks longer and he'll walk out. 15.54. Done. 2 minutes closed now. Hand up when you're dying to. That'll do. 16.19. Give 'em. Well done.